last group to present tonight is represented by some of the most influential people in our industry. I'm sure that I speak for a lot of people in this room when I say that I have personally been mentored and guided by its members, its board members, and by Aaron Schillenberg himself. And so this group is a bunch of some of the best leaders in our industry, and they're always looking for ways that they can provide resources and benefits to better this industry. So giving their first award tonight is the SCRS past chairman, Barry Doran. He's one of the good ones. Come on up, Barry.
Good evening, everyone. Unfortunately, when we lose someone close to us far too soon, we don't always have the ability to honor them in the way that we wish that we could. Knowing both Chad Sukala and Doug Webb very, very well for many years, I know that I wish I had the ability to say much more to both of them than what I have, and how much I want to thank them and honor them for all that they've done for the collision industry. Unfortunately, as most of you know, that we've lost both of them for this year. There's one thing that I'll say that, if you could advance, about both Chad and Doug. The humor, and for those of you who know, that was, especially with Doug and I, the constant banter and sincere friendship that all three of us had. There was something that I'll truly miss, and something that I challenge you all to not avoid in your business life. We would like to have a moment of silence for both Chad and Doug, and anyone else in your life that is deserving and has had influence on you. Thank you. I would like to introduce Tony Adams and Andy Tylka, please.
Good evening, everyone. The Affiliate Association Award is one that's intended to recognize one of our affiliates that exhibit exemplary actions on behalf of the collision repair professional. Our affiliates are made up of independent, state-based organizations that represent the interest of collision repairers in their local communities. They advocate for fair legislation, support shop owners and technicians, while providing education, networking, and resources to strengthen our industry at a state level. Together, they extend the society's mission and values across the country, making sure the voice of the repair professionals is heard where it matters most, in state houses, in classrooms, and in their local markets. We have 34 affiliate association members representing roughly 40 states across the country. This award is one that's really special to us. It's not something that we give out every year. In fact, I only recall awarding this 3 times in the last 10 years. Jill, who's here leading us tonight and doing a fantastic job, thank you, took the award for the Auto Body Association of Texas. And I believe the other 2 in the last 10 years was the Mississippi Collision Repair Association and the AASP of New Jersey. In fact, the association that we're recognizing tonight is only the 9th organization to ever receive this award. We look for those associations that stand out. They raise the level of engagement, not only in their state, but they inspire leadership of other affiliate associations to take action. When you're able to build community, empower individuals, and coordinate a group of 40 association members to your state legislator in support of a bill, that accomplishes something that simply doesn't occur as a bunch of individuals. And it's a model of leadership for us all across the country.
So in the last 12 months, this association has achieved several milestones that highlight why they deserve the award. One of the major wins was strengthening the consumer rights through the passage of the state law and new law regarding the mandatory appraisal provision. They championed and supported a bill which requires every insurance policy sold in their state covering physical damage to include an appraisal clause. In recent months after the bill was passed into law, they have stepped up to comment on, to influence the draft rules proposed by the Office of Insurance Commissioner. And their leadership and involvement with the OIC is a perfect example of how they actively protect the collision repair professional and the consumer right to choose. Beyond legislation and regulation, they continue to deliver valuable resources to their members, including guidance materials, planning tools, networking opportunities, and industry-wide support. They've led by attending national events, bringing that knowledge and experience home to their members. By fostering a network of shops across the state, they help ensure that local consumers can access quality repair work and the local businesses aren't left behind in our rapidly evolving industry. So tonight, we recognize the Washington Independent Collision Repair Association, not only for what they've achieved this year, but also for the leadership they bring to the collision repair marketplace in their state and industry at large. We recognize them for their actions and commitment, and they have inspired other associations across the country to ask, how can we do that? If Jeff Butler and Justin Lewis would please join us on stage to accept the award on behalf of their association. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in applauding Washington Independent Collision Repair Association. Good.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't expecting this at all. So this is amazing. Thank you very much. It's been a long, arduous battle. We've had a lot of highs and a lot of lows. I don't even know what to say. Like,
Is Mike Jones in the room? Boy, the lights up here suck. In 2013, I took a leadership development program, 2012, 2013. And from that, and it was a Discover Leadership type program, I took responsibility for making a difference in the industry and transforming what I experienced in the collision repair industry. And it took me until 2017 when the legislative connection that I had said, it's got to be more than you, Jeff. You come up here, you say all this stuff, it's great, but it's got to be more than you. And that was the impetus for WICRA. And in 2018, this is just so cliche, but I couldn't get anybody to join me in building a collision repair association. And so I was like, okay, well, to heck with you guys, I'll do it. I'll take a stand. And when I do that, it will move the needle and make a difference. So I built it and they came. And all the years of filing bills and doing stuff on my own weren't helpful and didn't make a difference. But when I built an association, I got people behind me, that made a huge difference. And the huge contribution into moving that needle was this guy right here.
thank you.
I fought like a son of a gun, but it just had to be team. It had to be more than me fighting to make a difference. And we got traction, we moved the needle,
All the work that had been done before over the past 10 years hugely made a difference. And six years of fighting with the legislature and moving the needle got us some traction. And we were able to accomplish reeling in the Trial Lawyers Association, other entities that supported us. All that groundwork got us to the point where we were able to move the needle to pass legislation with our Auto Body Association. And it feels good to make a difference and stand up for consumers and our industry, to kick ass and take names.
Yeah. I think if this can be something for everyone to take away is you have to stand up and make a difference. Like it's a collective. Everybody here is in the same business. Everybody working together is what really made this happen. Coming together, like-minded, same focus, focusing on the outcome and chasing it down, I think was, it's good to win finally, right? It really,
It took
really
some.
is. And I if anybody can take anything away from this, especially the affiliates that are here, is it can be done. It doesn't take a lot to get it done if your heart is in the right place. And really pushing hard for a long time to get this done. This is huge. So thank you guys.
Woo!